Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Slothcakes and this is episode 2 of Quick Looks. Now because of a request and because this is one of the free suits you get if you download the western release of this game, and because I just really like the design of these suits, the Gouf, we're going to be reviewing the Gouf Custom, piloted by Norris himself and appeared in 08th mission. This is a really nice suit. Now I do like Goufs in general, and it's sad to see that I'm gonna check again in post-production, but I'm pretty sure there's only 3 Goufs in this game. There's the regular Gouf, the Gouf Custom, and the Gouf VD, which is kinda lame honestly. I would really like to see more Goufs, but that's for something else. Let's jump into this suit and see what it can do. Now right off the bat, let's look at him. This is a 350 raid type ground only suit. And just to go for its lore wise, if you want to pause the video and read it, it's right here. And for its enhancements, we have 1 thruster, 100 shield, 1 to each part slot, and 1 range mod. Anyways, let's look at what this suit has for it. Now, let's look at its stats first. It's a raid type and it's a 350 raid, so it's going to have actual stun, it's going to have good gimmicks to it. It's going to be able to do its job without its teammates. And you can see its stats, it's a raid suit. You got medium health but low resistance besides melee. You have a decent range boost and not that good of a melee boost, but their weapons do good damage, so that sort of justifies why it's low. And for speed and thrusters, this suit's a quick guy. He's gonna get up to an opponent's face and melee them. But now let's go into this guy's weapons. We have the Gatling Shield, the Heat Sword Modified, the Heat Rod Enhanced, the 3-barrel Gatling Cannon, and the Gatling Shield. Now the Gatling Shield's a medium-sized shield, 2500. I have played some games with the suit. I've never had the shield break on me. Just because you're a raid suit and you're going to be in their face a lot, there's a high chance you won't see the shield break. Also, the position of the shield when you're using the 3-barrel Gatling Cannon and the Gatling Shield points up diagonal. I'll talk about it once we get into the practice mode, but it's in a weird position. But we'll talk about that later. Anyways, for shortcuts, we have 4 weapons, so we don't need to really talk about anything here. And for skills, we have the most notable ones. We got High Performance Balancers, which lets you swing during a boost, so you don't need to come to a complete spot. Melee Combo 2, which lets you do 3 swings. Maneuver Armor, which is great. It allows you, while you're boosting, it's harder to stun you, so you can eat a beam shot or a rocket or some missiles. This is your main going in tool. You still take damage, but without this, you wouldn't be able to get it. It would be very hard to actually get in your opponent's face. Leg Sharp Absorbers, Quick Boost, Anti-Blast Stabilizers is when a mobile suit explodes, they leave a mushroom cloud and that explosion can stun you. And with this, you can just walk right through it. Now, Power Accelerator is weird. It just lets it so you can get at the end of a weapons clash, you can dash out of it or move away. It's hard to show it, and it's something you don't really remember. A lot of times you even forget this happens just because weapon clashes aren't really that common. Now let's jump into some of his builds that I have, and let's just go right into practice mode right after. Now for builds, I'm looking at, this is one build I have. This is for like Soul Rushdown. We got high thrusters, great melee, some legs, and some leg damage. Just because his weapons, you can aim at the legs and you can slice the legs when they're on the ground if you want to focus on crippling. This is one build, very in your face focused rushdown build. This is more of a sustain build with some leg health good and some regular health up. We still got the thrusters and melee damage and the leg damage, mostly because I like using those. But this is more if you want to play a little further back and rush in when you guaranteed you have a chance. Now, you can build whatever you want. If you want to go full auto, balls to the walls in the face, or if you want to keep it a little laid back, because this guy does have some ranged weapons. Alrighty, now let's hop in and see what the suit can do. Now right off the bat, this is a raid suit, so we have good walking speed and great thrusters as well. Now I'm always doing these videos with no mods attached, and the suit I'll always be against will be the same cost as the suit I'm using. So this is a 350 Gym Commander, and this is a level 1 350 Gouf. But yeah, there's no mods to this, so this is everything base. But yeah, it's got great speed and great walking thrusters. But now let's jump into what it can do. Let's go over its melee weapon first, the heat sword. Now, whipping it out, it's a regular melee weapon. Takes like under a second to do, but let's look at all its swings. First of all, left and right is always mirrored, so we got left and right. Pretty normal swings, very average. Now it's forward and back. Its back swing's a normal swing. It's very stereotypical of a sword, nothing really extravagant, but its forward swing's a little bit different. Its forward swing is just a straight horizontal slice, which is a little weird. Most forward swings are a little diagonal, or at least like a upward swing, but yeah. Also, the suit's got 3 swings, remember, so you can go left, right, forward, or left, forward, back, but yeah. That's just about everything for him. Alrighty, now let's look at his main weapon, the Gatling shield. Takeout time is alright, it's fairly nice, and while the Gouf's in the way, you have to look at his left arm where his shield is. While he's using the Gatling shield, his shield is pointing diagonally left upwards. So just note that when you have the shield, that spot is being covered. Anyways, for range, we're looking about here. And just to show its rate of fire, I'm just going to fire like half the clip. We got like that. So we're looking up to here, you know, you can move around. And that circle around the reticle is the ASL, which is like the auto correction, auto targeting system. So if the enemy's near that circle or in it for a little bit, it will lock onto them. But anyways, let's look at this reload time. And this being the main weapon of this suit, it's a pretty fast reload time. Not really that long. But, you know, it's not really super short, but you're not going to take you a while. Alrighty, now let's see what this does on a mobile suit. Now, interestingly, if you land 20 shots consecutively, it does stagger a little bit, as we see. See? It's hard to get exactly 20 shots out, but it is 20 shots. So let's just show it again. Yep, a small stagger, and you know, from that you can go with the forward swing, back swing, or do other things. We'll get to combos in a little later. But yeah, for some tips, if you're running the leg damage modifier and stuff like that, you want to aim for the legs just so you can cripple them. Alright, now jumping to its next machine gun, the Gatling gun. And same thing with its Gatling shield. It's in the same position, so as you can see, like that. And its takeout time is pretty fast. It's like as fast as the melee weapon. But yeah, this is a very short range gun, barely reaching up to here. And we fire, this is the rate of fire, got 30 shots. It's alright. And the reload time is, again, very quick, pretty fast. Alrighty, and this gun does stagger after 13 shots, as you can see. And you know, you can go for your melee, or you can go for your heat rod, which we're gonna get into in a second. Okay, now for its last weapon, the heat rod. Now this weapon has a very short range. As you see, it can't even reach that target. And it shoots just this, the heat rod just shoots forward and nothing else. So if you hold sideways back, it does all the same thing. And its charge time per shot is a while. And its takeout time is fairly fast. Again, all of his weapons have fast takeout times. But yeah, if you miss a mashing X, that's as far as you can go. So missing's kind of bad. So you're not going to use this weapon willy-nilly. Alrighty guys, now I just want to show you some combos and some more stuff you can do. Now, each combo depends what you're fighting against. Like we have a support type right here. This is still 350. And I have an advantage against the suit, me being a raid, so I'm going to do more damage. But this is a general type, so I'm going to do less damage. But also, supports don't have things like dodge rolls, so you can do longer combos because they really can't get out of it. But with a general type, they can dodge roll stuff and they can get out of your combos. So I just want to show you guys two things. Now for the general type and what I like to call the safe combo, when you don't know if they can dodge roll or not, or you don't want to risk it, or if there's like a bunch of enemies around you, you can either Gatling shield or Gatling gun stun them. So you just go then you can go for the swing, you can go for the down swing. Now I did hit him, but from this point when they knock down, if you want to be more safe, you can just stay back and Gatling shield them until they get up, well, until the iframes kick in, or you can go in and go for a down swing. The forward swing or the side swings won't hit that low, so the down swing's probably your best bet. Now if you want to be really fancy, the second they knock down, you can get in a few shots and then get in a backswing. But that's just a wee bit extra damage if you 100% sure you can kill them. But besides that, stun them with this or this, go for the swing or continuously shoot them. Now I'm going to show you probably the Gouf's most damaging combo. You can probably tweak it a little bit to do the most damage, but this is like the casing for like top damage you can do on this suit. Now this damage is risky, especially against general types, just because if they roll out of it, you're kind of a sitting duck. But against supports or other raids, they're going to have to hold everything, which is nice. And again, it's a little long, so if the teammate comes in, you're kind of but if you're raid, so if you can get behind enemy lines, flank the support's good as dead. But I'm going to show you how it goes. Let me just break it down first. So first you want to stun with the Gatling shield or the Gatling gun. Then you're going to go for the heat rod. After you go for the heat rod, you're going to charge in and go for the melee swing, which is going to end with a down swing. After they fall down, you can either get a few shots in, or you can go straight for the down swing. Either or, you can do a ton of damage. So let me show you guys. So, get the melee in. Get that. And we killed them before before we got to finish it, but that's the bread and butter. I'll show you guys what it'll look like on a fully healthy support type. Okay guys, now let me show you guys what this full combo does in terms of damage. Again, this is a 350 mass production gun cannon, and I'm a 350 Gouf custom. No mods attached, and this is all raw. And there we go. See, now there's things like you're gonna have mods, the enemy's gonna have mods, there's a lot of other factors to go in, but genuinely you're gonna be doing a ton of damage. Alrighty, and here's its counter, just a few slashes and stuff. I just like showing the counter for some suits. Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's generic. In the Gouf's case, it's somewhat interesting. Well guys, thanks for watching. Now, I tried to make this a little better than the previous quick look by adding the notes in the middle of the game and adding the stats and such. But I'm trying to do various other things to make these go by smoother and a wee bit quicker. I'm gonna try to do some editing things in the next video, make things go by a little more smooth and just give you guys some better information. But anyways guys, this is Sloth Cakes. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next video, and see you guys in next quick looks.